You know what no one ever talks about when you're poor? It's like, it's just like a maze. Like, you can't get out of it. Like,
negative, you can get out of it. Positive, think positive.
you have all these goals and these things that you want to accomplish, but you don't have the money to do anything. Like, do you know how hard it is? Like, I've been trying to be a business owner for the last 7 years, and I don't have any money. Like, I can't invest. Like, if TikTok doesn't push out my content, like, that's it. Like, I literally rely on an algorithm to push out my store and push out my content and push out my profile, and it just sucks. Like, people with money or rich people, like, if something fucks up, they have the money to fix it. Like, my laptop, out of nowhere, it just...
Something tells me that she that she thought she was going to be able to rely on her beauty to be successful. She got on social media with her pretty face, and she thought that she was going to stand out amongst all the other millions of pretty women faces that are out there. Hello, surprise. When it comes to business, when it comes to having something that's actually worth something, that's valuable, you got to be good at it. You got to be able to bring value to people's lives. If you can't bring value to people's lives, ain't nobody going to want to buy your product. Ain't nobody going to watch you. And value means entertainment. Value means education. Value means they're just interested in you. All right. This is what Pretty Privilege does. And in a sense, I kind of feel bad for her because I understand what it feels like to work hard at something. And then, you know, the numbers go up, then the numbers go down, the numbers go up again. And it could be like annoying. I understand. But at the end of the day, this is a hard fact. You were pretty your whole entire life. I could tell by the way she looked. She was pretty her whole entire life. And when it comes to business, it's merit-based. It's not beauty-based. It's merit-based. Are you good? Do you have a product that people are willing to buy? Do you have a product that's going to improve my life in some type of way? It's going to make me prettier. It's going to make my skin smoother. It's going to anything. Are you good at marketing? If you have a good product, are you good at marketing? These are the skills that a lot of times men have to build in order to be successful. And if the men don't build those skills, they suck. They ain't going to win. Many men feel like you, man. I'm just saying that right now. Many men feel like you. Many men. And I feel sorry for her because I do want her to succeed. I don't want anybody really to succeed. Everybody do, because it's not a good feeling when you don't succeed. But yeah, that's how it is.
Like, the screen is just all messed up out of nowhere. And this is what I mean. Like, when you're poor, all of these fucking expensive ass problems just come up out of nowhere. And it's like no one understands. Like, I try to stay strong.
Really, ma'am? No one understands? No one? Come on, bro. No one? Didn't we just all survive a pandemic and quarantine? Didn't we all just survive that when everybody was scared? Everybody was in a situation where they didn't know what their money was coming from or how they was going to be able to pay their bills. And then right after the pandemic, right after quarantine, apartment complexes skyrocketed as far as like just being able to pay rent. And then the property value of houses skyrocketed. So it's like, how could you even live anywhere when these jobs trying to still pay $10 to $12 an hour?
But like, just put yourself in my shoes, trying to do something for 7 years. You just start to wonder, like, what am I doing? Like, should I even be doing this? And then you think about working a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life, and you just think, like, the thought of it, you just hate. And it's like, is this all there is to life? Just struggling and being poor and being miserable working a job you hate? And please don't get me started on the people who are like, oh, be positive.
Negative, you can get out of it. Positive, think positive.
To think positive, you have to talk richness into your mouth. Like, that doesn't change the reality. Like, this is a reality that we're living in. Me saying I'm gonna be rich while looking at myself in the mirror isn't gonna make me rich. Like, that's not the fucking reality when you're poor, growing up in the hood. Like, be real. And then when you're poor, like, you don't have the resources to get out of it. That's why I say you're just stuck in this maze that just never ends, because you want to start a business? Oh, you need money. You want to do this? Oh, you need money. You can't pay your bills this month? Me? You need money. Like, I'm just so sick of it. And some people have it just so easy. Like, they don't even understand what life is like for everybody else.
See, that's the issue with social media. The issue is we look at people who have successful lives and they make it look easy. And it seems like, dang, they're successful. Like, they didn't have to try that hard. They just woke up one day and then the next week they had 50,000 followers or subscribers or whatever, or, you know, they're living in a new house. I be wondering sometimes too when I look at certain people. I'm like, how do these people make money? You can't compare yourself to people online who make money, because sometimes that money ain't even real money. They move in a new house, they do all these different types of things. You don't know what they're doing to get there. Social media is always about a flex. It's always about showing your best of your best. Social media will really have you thinking that people out here really balling when they in debt. And we thought the same thing about music labels and stuff like that before we found out that, hold on, that $1 million that they got when they got signed was a loan that they got to pay back with interest. You know, a lot of stuff is a lie that you see on social media, on the media. We always knew that the media was low-key kind of like a lie. Now you got social media, which is a social form of media. It's still media. A lot of stuff be a lie. So all that flex you be seeing on the internet and stuff like that, yeah, it takes time to build something that's actually worth something. And you can't just rely on your beauty, because beauty's a dime a dozen. I mean, everybody's beautiful on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So, but I hope the best for her, and I hope she does well with her business endeavors. God bless.